Hi tubes, just a little update on the Bolton and Paul. Well, we'll start with the paint. A lot of them seem to be, the majority of them painted black. That seems to be their colour. I'm not sure what colour I'm going to have, but there is a bit of a question on colour and the appearance. Being black, yes, I know it's a bit poorly to see it in here. Yes, you can see it's all cracked, but the whole engine was like that, like a tyre grey effect. And this under the crack is gold in colour. I do not believe it was intentional. There's a few pictures on the web of Bolton and Paul engines that have this appearance. I believe it was the decaying of the paint, the properties within it. It was certainly not intended to crack and create this effect. I know it's a bit hard to see. We will just make out the goldy colour in it. The whole engine was like this, all over. Here's an interesting bit. This is the other crankcase door, and this one's the oil level. It actually has a needle points across. It goes when it's full, and when it's empty, the needle hits this point. And this was electrically wired to the generator, and it would cut out the engine if it got too far. The needle would hit that and short it down the ground. Quite good actually. I'll try and find the needle. I know it's here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that would have been it there. Most of the paint's come off it, huh? But yeah, it would have sat like that, and then go like that. It's on the block, but I'll show you that. Been in contact with a local, sorry, not the local, but the Bolton and Paul website, and the man who's looking after the Bolton and Paul register is interested in the whole strip down on the engine. So I'm doing this as well for him, as well as putting this on YouTube. This is part of the automatic set, and as I'm going through it all, and it's a bit of a scribble, I'm going through all the part numbers because I wanted all the part number details. And it seems to be that most of the part numbers start with K500. Mostly, all K500, 50109, crankcase door, governor, gear bracket, bearing casing on the flywheel. It all seems to be that. And that's that bit. Now, I'm just going to get the engine up on the bench, and I'll go through the next bit of that. Alright, stay with us. Okay, here's the engine up on the bench. Yeah, this is the Bolton and Paul automatic. There's not many of these surviving around. There's a few, but not many. What expensive casting this unit is. You've got in the sump down here, you've got the trough, but it L-shapes through here. Now there's a reason for this. I'll go through how it lubricates itself. Quite good really. Right, this is the gear train. I've had all this out, had it all out, everything off, and it's been not too bad. The only thing I didn't take off was the cam gear, because this is a fibre gear. I didn't fancy my chances of breaking it. Right, you've got your governing weights. That's also the starting handle as well. It engages in through there. Crank gear, and then you've got this gear. And this is just a thin gear, nothing fancy at all. There's no oil pump in it. All it does is when the engine rotates, it rotates that way on that gear, so this gear goes this way, and it picks up oil, throws it all up, and over, and it comes down here, down there to that trough there, and it goes through that hole in there, which then feeds that big end trough through there. So it's constantly maintaining a level. Quite good, that one. Now then, there's another trough as well. That's this one here. As the oil splashed around, this goes up through here, and it'll feed main bearing, cam bearing. It'll feed those two and keep them topped up. Not sure how this one gets topped up. I assume it just gets splashed around. You can't really see it from inside. Anyway, let's have a quick look. Amazing, things are never there when you're looking for it. Oh, there it is. Right. There's the hole. That's the bottom hole that feeds through the gear. Picks it up. That's the top cam bearing lubrication. And there's your two push rods. This has obviously been changed at one point in its life. That's the original. I think the valves have been changed because they're not original. One's been changed, I think it's that one. But I've lapped them in. I've got good clearances on it. Why change it? Yep. That pipe in there is a drain, and you'll just see that the oil will get collected. Again, that's got a trough in there to feed that bearing. It gets thrown around, and there's another trough. You just see it in the background there. That's the main bearing trough, and it goes in here, and there's a thrower inside there, and it goes down to that bit there, which comes out to that pipe, so it just empties out. That there is the governor push rod. It goes across here and comes out here, and there was a governor unit on here. I never had that. Someone had put a plate on it, so really this won't do anything unless there's a way of controlling the carburetor. Would be nice if anyone's got any parts for this Bolton and Paul. I'd like to get the governor rod and the unit that goes on here. If you have it, please let me know. I'll be very interested. Cam bearing, sorry, tappets. You've got the cam, it's just there. These are held in with a rod going through there, and a nice little dinky screw in there. Holds it, pins it in place. This pins in the cam bush. That pins in the cam bush and stops the cam from flying out. So that's quite an interesting little setup, really. Right, now then, in the back there, I don't know if you can see it, is a square looking pad. Right, turn it round. Right, that square looking pad there, you can see it, and you've got this fine little rod coming up that attaches to this, and you can see the rod going up and down. Well, that's your oil level. Remember I said about the crankcase door with the full and empty and full, and the little needle? Well, that just sits on there, swings across. Simple, isn't it? Anyway, so yeah, I'm getting through it, going through there. I've still got the, not this unit here, but I've got the flywheel to do, and one moaning cat. I've got the base to do that's there, and the timing cover, and I've also got the magneto wants rewinding. I'm going to try and attempt that myself. and I will do a video on that as well for rewinding purposes, just for the fun of it. If I'm lucky, I'm lucky. If I'm not, I'm not. When I got the engine, it had this magneto on it. I'll get it just to sit there for a minute. It's a half rounded. Okay. There you sit there. Right. I've had this apart. Unfortunately, the windings are gone, so I'm going to rewind it. Reason being, because it's a 3-point attachment, flange attachment. And I think this was originally off a car, because it would have had a distributor in there. But the points are all in, that's fine. And it does turn, and it has a magnetism pull. Not a lot, but it has some. So I'm going to do a rewind on that. Unusual with magneto, it's made by Rotats. I believe it was 4-cylinder, and on here I've got a cap that someone had made out of wood, and the HT lead went through the middle and went straight in the pickup. So I might as well use it, and I'll do a video of a rewind. Not sure how I'm doing it, but I will work something out, and I'll keep you updated. Like I say, if anyone's got any governor parts, I would be really interested in it. Keep watching. Thank you.